What's up, gang? So we're gonna try something a little bit new. I've never done a match replay before, but I did manage to land a sick double down two setup in the corner versus Wicked Hawkman the other night. So I wanted to show it off. It's really cool. It's really cool, and it turns the tides of the match completely. You'll notice here, this is terrible Shazam gameplay. Like, this is not how you want to play Shazam versus Green Arrow at all. This is a bad matchup. You need to be very calculated in your approach. You don't bulldog like I'm doing here, just trying to get in and trying to manhandle the dude and land a Herculean might. Like, this is bad. Um, it just so happens that Shazam's damage is nuts. For a couple of what is that comp? That combo was garbage. But we're approaching the corner. We're approaching the corner, and I thought I had this. I was like, all right, we got this. We've got the forward 2-2. The rocket was amazing. Like, that rocket, that's a huge rocket. But we take an arrow to the face. We dodge some arrows, or excuse me, dodge some rockets. So here we went for back 1-2, which is not super plus, and it ends back 1-2, excuse me, ends in 3, which is low. So I'm not sure why he got hit by my sweep, and sweep was stupid. Sweep is -10 or -11, so like that's a full combo punish for most characters in the game. But then uh, I go for rockets, and he sets up. He uses retreating arrow. Um, so here we go. Back to 3 again. I'm not sure. He was just shooting an arrow, and there it is. The double down 2. Now, the double down 2, do you see how quickly he was forced to wake up? So we hit back 2-3, 1-1-2, down 2, down 2. So let's look at that exchange one more time. I think this is like. It's kind of weird here. We're going to have to watch a little more of the replay um, than I expected. But hey, we get tripped. We go on back 2-3, 1-1-2, down 2, down 2, grab. Like, here we go. Right, this actually finishes the match. We dash under 1-1-2 and a 1, and there you go. So that is the power. Now, again, the reason why that's so good is they hit the ground really fast, and they're given really, frankly, like they're given a fraction of a second to do a wake up motion. So if you're, Green Arrow, you've got like down back 1 and down forward 3, I think. His slide and his retreating arrow. That's all you've got. And you have to do it fast. And you have to know that they're going to do it. You have to be predicting it. And you can roll. Rolling is a lot easier and will mess up that timing. But because you're forced to stand for 1 frame, a meaty Herculean might will hit every time if they don't wake up or roll. So it's just a really cool thing. And it's not something that a lot of Shazams did back in the day. I don't think. I never did it. So that was dope, right? And that changes the entire momentum of the match. So here I get a super lucky jump 2. That jump 2 should not have hit. But yeah, super jump lucky into forward 2-2 into command grab. Guaranteed damage, right? That's 12% plus 13, so that's like roughly 25%, I think. Get a lucky jump 2 cross up. I don't know what he was thinking crouching. But just so happens maybe it was a missed input, maybe he's just doing whatever, maybe he was a little rusty too. And then I get the same deal, right? Forward 2-2 into command grab. I don't want to this time I go for something that I'm super proud of. I've been practicing a lot of Shazam's interactable setups, and interactables are unblockable, or excuse me, unclashable from what I remember. So I was thinking like this is going to do more damage, so I do back 3 into rockets. That does 31%, and I still have 2 meters to play with. So here's what I was thinking. Normal back 3, forward 3 is 27%, I think. So you get 4% damage. Even if I had done the forward 3, it would still smack him across the screen, and I'd lose corner pressure. So there is one thing I wanted to show off here. Not this. Let's go back to Injustice. I actually have this set up. So one thing that we could do is instead of smacking him across the screen like this, what I could have done is the cross up, and that now we've maintained corner pressure. And that probably would have been the better option there. So this, we could have done this into this for 27. We could have wasted all our meter for I think like 34%. So like probably not worth it, right? So probably not worth it. But I was just hyped that I was able to hit this. Like I think I had been practicing that interactable setup like that day, like yesterday. So that was cool. I just wanted to land it. Plus you get a bunch of frame advantage after that, right? I think you could even maybe double dash. I oh, you can't jump over. So you could have maybe you could do yeah. So that would have been a good option as well. Um okay, let's turn that off and head back to our match. We got to go back because media is kind of weird. Okay. So I think we're about right here. So there we go. Now this is kind of tricky. So what I did here, that wake up is really good. It's really good for Green Arrow, the retreating arrow, and it's very invincible. But a slow Atlas torpedo will actually catch the end of the invincibility, and that's exactly what happened there. I go again. Now Atlas torpedo, it can hit front or it can cross up. And I've gotten Wicked Hawkman. I've gotten Hawkman a bunch of times with cross up. Um, it's tricky. It's really tricky, and it's a the knockdown is hard. It's a hard knockdown from the toss. So I catch him in the front again, and I don't think he was expecting that. So that was my double down too, changing the momentum of the match in my favor. And again, a really lucky jump too. But yeah, let's watch that whole thing again. Specifically the sequence where I actually like it gets started. So here we go. Back 2-3, 1-1-2, down two, into Herculean Might. It's so good. That's such a good setup, you guys. If you're a Shazam player, like definitely consider integrating that into your game. Nobody plays this game anymore. Who am I kidding? But bam. So there you go. And then yeah, it's all me going forward. We got lucky. We got lucky. Cool. So that's it. That's it. That is Double Down 2 Tech and why you should use it. I really enjoyed this. That was really cool. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to be doing some more X-Men Next Dimension stuff, and I'm probably going to be trying to put a little more love into Shazam if Hawkman's available to play, or if I can find anybody else to play with my Shazam. But that's it, gang. Like, comment, subscribe again, and thanks again for watching. Later.